He eat your pussy?
No, I never eat my pussy. Him eat yours?
Yeah.
Blood clot.
Blood clot.
Wait, him eat up.
Yeah.
Wow, me never get that though. Him look like him suck pussy true. Him look like him suck pussy.
Pussy boy. But
Wow,
yeah,
so him me put it true.
That's all I have to say.
Cassandra, looking at the camera, see him and me. Cassandra, come here.
I'm not killing
Him name me put Cassandra. Mixy, you're correct, Mixy, because he could have never loved me. I never do it to me. Wow,
so you lying.
Based on the way how I see him kiss you, I know him eat a pussy.
Come on now, the way I kiss him, the way he kissed me, come on now. You look at my TikTok.
One question what everybody concerned about. The TikTok video when on a kiss. How comes the whites under the pan it? How the TikTok angle go now? How that go?
I use his phone. So I use his phone to make the TikTok. Like always. I'm always on his phone. He let me dig through his phone. Like, if I wanted to get information on his phone, I could have.
Yeah, I always in his phone too. I have access to his phone. I always in
his phone, and then I went on his TikTok, and I didn't realize that was the wife's TikTok till after. And then, yeah. Girl, let me show the other TikTok. Y'all didn't see the other one when it was like, give me head. Oh, you do that after. Oh, yeah, I do that after. But yeah.
Oh, you know why I'm so eat it right now is because I'm the mother thing. He mentioned my mother, bro, and that is why I'm eating right now.
Welcome to the channel. I am the Jamaican Scoop Diva, and the first thing that I will be addressing is the rumors that are going around saying that CMR allegedly eat the side chick buff. Right. So clearly CMR, a married man, belongs to the streets, as these females have him as a serial pum pum eater. People, this is not safe for anybody. I'm wondering if he's not at least the least bit concerned about STDs, among other things, like people talking about him in the streets the way how I am speaking about him right now. To be frank, this is plain out embarrassing for Chrissy. I am rooting for Chrissy and I am rooting for their marriage, but I can truthfully understand why people would call her a yamid, sticking by him after all these allegations, after all these females coming out. And the truth is that this is a trend, this is a pattern. And so there comes a time when Chrissy might have to reflect and respect herself, because at the end of the day, to kiss the same mouth that has been labadociously beneath another female's organ like that, I mean, if you check the video I posted before, and I'll link that video in the description, you'll see how he was labadocious in his tongue in the female's part. So when I say part, her mouth, but clearly his tongue has been going other places as well. Another concern is when both side pieces were claiming that they both had access to CMR's phone. And in a sense, that's really like exposing Chrissy, because having access to his phone allows these females to be able to see personal messages between him and his wife. That's right, they're married. So your job, your duty is to protect Chrissy and not to expose her. And so if they're able to see private messages from Chrissy, and I can imagine they're not just private messages, probably they have like sexy photos of each other, probably they have videos of each other, intimate videos, intimate photos, even videos and conversations, text message conversations regarding their children, regarding the bills, personal household things that really and truly should be kept private between a husband and a wife. And so allowing these females to access the phone is like breaching Chrissy's privacy and breaching the privacy of their what is supposed to be a marriage, because at this point it's like a puppy show, to be honest with you. And when you look at it, CMR really and truly cannot be trusted, because if I'm dealing with a man, if I'm married to a man, how could he go out giving these random females his phone to look through everything I'm texting him, everything I'm sending him, photos, videos, pictures, everything? He cannot be trusted, and he is literally letting Chrissy down. Because at the end of the day, none of these females are special. None of them. The wife isn't special, and neither of the side chicks are special, because if either of them were special, none of them would be sharing the man, if you understand my point of view. Nobody's special. The only reason maybe Chrissy has the edge is because, one, she's legally married, she has his kids, and she is an integral part of his business, meaning their YouTube business. Without her, I'm not quite sure he would have been that popular, and that's a fact. And so it leads you to think, after all this woman has done for him, brought his children to this earth, you know, she said it before, washes, cooks, cleans, she's doing all of these things. Where is her respect? Where is the love? I don't believe he loves her. I don't believe he respects her. It is clear that there's a pattern. He could be referred to as a serial cheater. He could also be referred to as allegedly a serial buff eater, because these girls are on live literally laughing at him. I don't know if I would want to be married to the laughing stock, the buff eater of society, allegedly. And so I would have walked away. I don't believe that I could stay. And then, you know, she's saying she didn't do anything wrong. She didn't do anything wrong in her life. And I agree, she didn't. She may be innocent, or she is innocent, because we've yet to hear that she has been cheating on him. I don't trust CMR from here to there. I don't trust him as far as I can throw him. And like I said, there comes a point when Chrissy has to look in herself and be strong. Mama, I know you have kids for him. You live together. You're used to him. You thought this is it. You were married. And I'm not suggesting in any way, means, or shape to leave him. But baby girl, hey, open your eyes. And with that being said, let's move on.
Side of myself. Now you make Joe Bogdanovich the clot and Clatterburl, them a pull you out now if you come back in a secular world. And you didn't know you're not even humble in your transition, because we know say the God world and the Jesus world are one big old sham cloud world anyway. So alright, you come back to secular. Do it in a way where we can actually welcome you now in a decent and proper way, sir. Why you come and talk about a few titty them and a few body? Love the girl now. She do her body and she do what she do to herself, and she really a try to move on from it. So nobody come join back the line now with no titty and breast argument and them something there. Come call Spice, make it up with Spice, and no set back dancehall on the female side and make the man them see say dancehall can set on the female side and have real love and real unity. You come in and rush in like a competition, you come for come bulldoze a back in place where the left and bulldoze. You understand?
In other news, let's talk about Queen Ifrica defending Spice from Minister Marian Hall, aka Lady Saw. Now, we have to call her Lady Saw, and I don't know what her minister position is, but she has been going through a lot of fire recently. The first thing, Lady Saw or Marian Hall came out with quite a seductive look when it was announced that she will be performing on this year's Sumfest. Now, she did a ministry on Instagram recently, and she was basically throwing shade at Spice's body, saying that her body is real and it's blessed. So in her live, she said, "It's mine. Look at it." She said as she showed her BUTT to the camera, "I care zero. I'm not watching you. If you have a problem with my blessed body, talk to God." Honestly, there comes a time when you shan't not play with the Lord like that. Truthfully, why is Spice's body any concern of hers, and what would Spice's body do or have to do with Marian Hall's online ministry. There is no correlation between the two. And so, as what Queen Ifrica was explaining, clearly, Lady Saw, as she's back to being Lady Saw, obviously, misses the dancehall space. She probably wasn't ready to leave, but as you know, she came over into the Christian side, or went over into the Christian side, when Jacob Capri had passed in her car accident. And so she felt as if she was scared or whatever it was. And so she rushed into Christianity, probably not being quite ready. And so basically what Queen Ifrica is saying, instead of entering back into the secular world and going crazy with this big bang and attacking people, why not come back or go back humbly, with humility, and allow people to welcome you, but just don't start to attack people. Spice really is the reigning dancehall queen currently. She's 40 years old and she's doing great. She got the keys to Florida. That's also in another video that I mentioned. And she is doing a lot of work and she's winning a lot more awards. And so it would make sense to just welcome her. Or if you don't feel like you want to welcome her or unite with her, leave her alone. Right? And that's all I say about that.
Let's get it before me. You find it? No, come here, go search feet and somebody go tag and me probably can click on it and unblock it. I understand. Unless it's a settings and base to do. Wait. Go back. We just unblock each other. So we're friends again. We'll never be childish again. Let's go. All right, later.
Now on to more positive news. Dancehall artists Spice and the Angel become friends again as they have reconciled. The two artists linked up on the red carpet recently and unblocked each other on Instagram, and they were quite pleasant, respectful, and playful towards each other. One thing that I will say about Spice, she is quite forgiving. There was an incident a couple years back, maybe about 10 years or so, where allegedly she was attacked from Beenie Man's crony, and in that time, Beenie Man and the Angel were actually in a relationship, and Spice had allegedly made some remarks about the Angel that the couple, Beenie Man and Angel at the time, did not like, and so she was physically abused allegedly by Beenie Man's crony. After which a couple of years passed and she did agree to do a song called No Worries featuring the Angel, and at that time it was even said that Spice had allegedly financed the music video, etc. Now, that is something else, because a lot of people really wouldn't, even if they had forgiven the person, after being physically abused, a lot of people really would not come back from that. And she went ahead, she did the video, and it was good because in that time when the No Worry song was released, I don't believe that the Angel at that time had a big song. That was her big song at that time. And before Spice deleted that song, No Worries, off of her YouTube channel, Spice's channel, which was the same music video, had millions more views than the Angel's video on her YouTube channel. And here she's again forgiving, and that is something else. So I commend her for that. I wish the two of them the best, and hopefully they don't fall out again. And with that being said, this is the Jamaican Scoop Diva Please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell and drop your comments down below. Please take care of yourself.